Hey guys, it's your girl Kayla B. You know me, I'm coming at you with another video. Here's another video. This is not usually what you wear on Valentine's Day, but if you have like a self-care day or a day that you're just like treating yourself, or you're with your bae and your bae seeing you like bare face, cramping, just like this is a nice thing to wear. I didn't feel like getting my hair done, especially because it's snowing. So I just like washed my hair and put it in a bun, put this bow on, and called it a day. Well, you guys know this is my scarf. I just made it a bow. Yeah. So that's basically what I did. I did my brows. I put my concealer to like balance my eyes so you don't see the darkness that much. You'll see what concealer I use because it's the same concealer I'm gonna use. For my nails, I did the neutral stuff with the shimmer. If you don't know what it is, I'm gonna leave my end of the month haul linked above in the card so you could, see what I used. But yeah, I'm feeling this. It's just brown neutral, but my face is not going to be brown neutral. Face is going to be this palette. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of brown neutrals in this palette. This is the I was going to say LA. This is the Lorac Pro, the chocolate box. I've been loving this palette. This palette is my backup to my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Neutral palette. It has kind of the same shades, but not quite. It's really, really beautiful, and it's all pink and neutral, and it just screams Valentine's. If you don't have Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, or if you don't have the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered, or don't have this, then I mean Natasha Nona Many Love palette, that's cute too. I haven't tried that formula yet. I'm thinking about getting it, and then I'm thinking about like getting the lipstick. It's like either one. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be using today. I already primed my eyes like I said, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna use one of my new crown brushes from BoxyCharm. This is a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna like do the brow bone. It's like so many things I could do. I could use this right here all over the lid and just buff it out with this shade right here. I could use this all over the lid, buff it out with, put this in the crease and buff it out with this at the outer corner. So much stuff to do, but I guess I'll go in with Toasted. That's this shade right here. And I'm just gonna take that to the brow bone. Oh, that's so beautiful. It blends out so nice. I love their formula. They have another one that's for like deeper complexions. The highlights are for like deeper complexions, and it's more like neutral tones. And I want to buy it. It's just that like this costs like $40 something. And it's not in Sephora or Ulta. Like you gotta buy it from the sites. Okay, you gotta buy it from the site. And that shipping and tax too is like, I mean, but it's so worth it because the formula is really nice. It does last very long. It doesn't crease. It's like, well, it creases, but it takes a while for it to crease, especially because with my oily eyelids, it takes a while. So I really do like that. I'm gonna go in with strawberry cream, just like above the crease, just a little bit above. I'm going for a pink look today. But you see how I stop like right here? Like we're not going to like mess with that tail. It's just to give the appearance. You could tell the difference that this is like more like up, and then this side is just giving that little lift. That little blend. Oh, someone's in trouble. Today was a weird day today. I finally opened my box from Sephora. I ordered something and nothing was in there. The product was out of stock, and they thought that they put it in my box, but they did not put it in my box. Obviously, because I opened it and they was like, okay, we'll refund you the money. But to be honest, I kind of wanted that foundation. It was that backup foundation that like they have no longer in stock. But I don't understand. They kept the one that everyone was raving about. I mean, they let go of the one that everybody was raving about, but kept the one that everybody did not like. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand these brands. They're all like redoing their stuff. I'm gonna go in with Sweetie. It's like a matte with a shimmer of pink, and I'm taking that into the crease lower than what I just had. I'm just like buffing that all the way to the outer corner. Perfect. But yeah, so I don't understand these companies, these brands. They're like getting rid of the stuff that people like Marc Jacobs getting rid of the foundation that everybody likes, but like, and also the concealer stick that everybody likes. Like, why are you getting rid of the stuff that people like from your brand? I mean, at least you're not getting rid of the lip glosses and the lip and the eyeliners, because that's what you're known for. But still, you're getting rid of stuff that people like. I think I'm going to go with raspberry. It's more of a violet shade more than a dark burgundy like Divine. To be honest, these both kind of look the same on my eyes on a deep complexion. It's just one is a little bit darker than the other. By the way, for my brows, I used the Morphe Brow Pencil in Java. Obviously not Mocha because it's like deep. That's what I like. Okay, I'm going to take another crown brush. This is this brush because I'm about to go into that delicious shade. That shade is like horrible to work with. This is like the only shimmer that in this palette that I do not like. But it's the most like pigmented and like you want it all over your eyes shadow, but it like crumbles everywhere. All the other shadows that do not crumble. This is like the only one, so that's why I tapped it off. And yep. It takes a while. It builds, but it takes a while. And you saw how much I digged into that. You see it on the brush. And it gives this. I'm gonna have to dig in again. Like this, that's the only thing. It's like every single shadow in here works perfectly. It builds, it's just perfect. You saw me just like tap on that, just blend it out. But this shadow, out of all the shadows, is the only one that I do not like. It's the only one that does not mess, like that wants to mess with me. That doesn't fuck with me. It's like, I don't fuck with you, Kayla. I don't fuck with you. That's what it says. That's what it says. I mean, but to be honest, you can use this with a spray and it's way much better than just using it with this brush. You see how much I'm like scraping out, and look at the pan. It's like in other shades because I don't want it to fall out on my face. It just looks so weird, but it's okay because we're going to, well, technically you don't have to use this shade. You could use another like pink bright shimmery shade or whatever you have in your collection. If you have a pigment, you can use that type of shade. You don't have to use this palette. This is just what I have on hand, and I'm just like tapping that on, but we're gonna fix it with a different shade. The other shade is like a topper. It's Crunch. It's this like bronzy, like pinky shade I like to put on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna take liner. If you guys don't like doing this type of liner, you could just put on some lashes. My lash style that I would think goes best with this look would be like more volume, big, flirty. I would choose this from Colored Rain. This is It'll Be Fun. I really do like these lashes. Even though I said that they were heavy, after a while, like you barely feel it on your eyes, which is weird because like I felt it on my eyes and I didn't like it, but then I was like, yo, I actually like it. After like an hour of wearing it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't feel it on my eyes. And like I was going outside, it was windy, and it was like not flying anywhere, it just stayed right there, and I felt like I had nothing. Okay, so liner. Ooh, yes, perfect wing. Okay, the liner I used was the Ilamasqua liner. It's a felt tip, but if you like a brush tip, you can use a brush tip if you want. I tried not to get some pink on my under eyes, but it's all over this eye. I was not that careful with this eye as I was with the other eye. I was like, forget about it. I'm gonna go in with my primer. This is like a glowy, you want your skin to look youthful. You want to look like you put no effort in it besides on your eyes. That's what you want. You want to have that nice, glowy skin. And with that, and you want to also have hydrating skin. Especially because it's like cold outside. I mean, if you live in a hot, warm climate, then do you, boo-boo. You don't want to look glowy. Put some mattifying primer on. But I'm about to wear like a soft matte foundation. So I'm putting as much as I can. As much as I can. Which is like a lot. I probably put too much. But it blends in. I just like to tap it. And sometimes I do the primer under the eyes. Just, so my concealer also have something to cling on, not just my skin. Ooh. Okay, before I put on foundation, I like to put my lip base down. This is the Lorac Pro lipstick, and I don't know, because it's like totally gone from the tube, but it's just like a nice plummy shade. I mostly do this because I'm outlining my lips for a pink shade. I don't really wear pinks that much, so when I do wear pink, I have a plummy lip line or lipstick underneath just to balance everything out. Okay, so if just like a little tip, if you do not want to use that much of your foundation, you could just do concealer first. It's basically concealing the parts where you want. Also, if you messed up on your wing eyeliner or did too much blending on the outer corners, you could just clean it up with your concealer. And a little bit right here, just to even everything out. And then I like to conceal this part mostly because you guys know I have like the mustache, like 5 o'clock shadow, but I have no hair there. Like I literally got no hair there, but I have it there. It's like, why do that? Why? Oh, by the way, the concealer that I've been using and the concealer that was on my eyes is the Transfer Matte Concealer from Natasha Denona. I really love this concealer. You can also use the Huda Beauty concealer if you want more full coverage. Some people like chart shaped hair. If they don't have a shade for me, all their shades are more red. So because of that, no. There's a whole bunch of other concealers. I don't really wear concealers that much. When I do, is if I'm going somewhere or if it's a special day, like Valentine's Day, or I have like an important meeting or event to go to that can help me in my advance in my career. Or it's a holiday event for one of the charities that I volunteer at. This is Natasha Another Transfer Matte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. Looks like this. I got it in the shade 96 NR. Comes in a pump. And I just pump it on my face. And then I blend. So that's what we're gonna do, just blend. And I like to mix everything together. So I'm letting my concealer and my eyes sit. But every other concealer I'm blending out with the foundation so it could just go smoothly. Gotta do the sides and, like they say, do the ears. But I just do the top part so they don't clock me. How they say, they don't clock you. And then you always put a little bit on your forehead because you don't need that much coverage on your forehead because your forehead goes like it doesn't go real quick. It's like the one thing that doesn't go real quick, unlike your whole face with the mask, around your mouth area with eating, and around your nose. Those places usually go quick. Okay. Now concealer with the foundation. Okay, now that everything is concealed, we're gonna do under the eyes now. And letting it sit made it more full coverage. And also blending it with the concealer blending it with the foundation made it just like effortlessly just like blend in with the foundation, blend it with the rest of your face, and it just makes for a better blend. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It makes for a better blend. And it gives that ultimate glow. It's supposed to be a matte foundation, okay? It's supposed to be a soft matte foundation. Is it? No, it's really not. It's like a natural foundation. A natural butt coverage foundation. I did a review on this foundation. I really do like it. And especially with that glow underneath, gives for that extra pop, you know? So this is what the face is looking like before it's set. I really like it. For powder, I'm setting with my my Fenty powder that I like so much. I'm tapping it in to the rest of my face. And then lightly setting the under eyes with it because I still want that pop. Oh, that vanilla scent. Okay, so underneath I did the pink and the plum, just like to balance it out. And now we're gonna take some of that highlight. We're gonna take some of this highlight right here. Usually, if I want like a really inner corner, I go into this shade right here. You guys know I love this shade right here. You can see it right there. But we're gonna use this for highlights. And it just gives like a subtle glow to the skin. Like I said, you want to be dewy, you want to be glowy, you want to look like you are rich in life. And I love that. Like how Patricia Bright says, rich in color, rich in life. That was like the worst impression of her. I am so sorry if, I don't know how she would end up seeing this, but if she ended up seeing this, like, I am so sorry. But, you want that glow. You want that glow, and it gives it to you. Oh, I love this highlight. Like, I really don't need any more highlights or highlight palettes because I have highlights like this. Like, I have highlights. I have my highlights that, you know, I want a little color. I have, you know, my everyday highlights. I don't need any more highlights. Blushes, maybe. I'm really a fan of blushes. I could go ham actually with pan and a blush. But yeah. So I'm just going to spray my face before I put my mascara on and the other part of the lip products. And I'm spraying my face with the Everyday Vacay spray by Ciate London. This is a dewy setting mist, but also it locks your like face into place. I just like to take a brush and go over my face and pat it in. You can't do it like right away because sometimes it depends on like what are you using, but it creates like little holes in your skin. Like you can see the brush strokes. Usually people do it with a sponge, but I don't use sponges. If you've been on my channel for a very long time, you guys know I do not use sponges. Like sponges is the last resort. Okay, with all that bacteria and everything in it, sponges is the last resort for me. Okay. Okay, for lip, I'm going to be using Androgyny from Jeffree Star. You can use like any type of rosy pink to mix in with your plum shade, or you could just like have a nice pink neutral lipstick, or you could have a nude with this. You don't have to do like all out. To make this a little better, I would like to like actual balance out. I would probably do a blush. So I'm just gonna go into that burgundy shade, Divine, the one I was talking to you about, and a little bit into Sweetie, that pink with the shimmer. Tap off that brush and just like pat it along the cheeks to give the cheeks a little bit of color. Ooh, okay. Now it's balanced out. If you were waiting for like contour and bronzer and all that stuff, I mean, I barely do bronzer. When I do bronzer, I only have like 2 bronzers in my collection to actually go off for my skin tone. So yeah. Contour, I have like 3 contours in my collection to go to my skin tone. And I usually just do contour with my foundation, as you saw with the concealer, and then going around my nose with the foundation. I mean, obviously this side you can still see that bump, but this side like it goes like flat out. And I also like made my face a little wider, so I brought this stuff in. I basically just contour with foundation and concealer. I don't contour like with actual contour, actual powder, actual cream. By the way, for mascara, I'm using the Marc Jacobs, which one is this? Eyelash Lifting and Volume Concealer. It's not the black one. You guys know that the black one tears me up. I'm allergic to it. Everybody always like raved about that like mascara. I could not use it because it and my eyes just did not match, and especially I was wearing contacts at the time, and even without the contacts it just doesn't match well with me. So I use this. I'm just going for like a natural lash, especially because I'm wearing my glasses. So with the glasses you can see the pink shimmer, you could see everything else, but the lashes, it just blends away. Unless I'm actually wearing the lashes that I told you about, the Color Rain lashes. Overall, this is the look. How do you guys like it? I like it a lot. I hope you guys like this kind of get ready with me tutorial, me talking to you about the products, me talking to you about that you don't have to use these products, just products like it to get that glow, to get that little rosy cheek. Again, I showed you can use eyeshadow for blush. You don't really have to use that much stuff. Like, you don't have to buy that much stuff. You don't have to buy what I have. But if you're, looking for, stuff like this, if you're looking, to see, and you're something caught your eye, everything will be linked in the description box. Also, my social medias. Also, if you want to support your girl with some finances, my Cash App. Also, my email if you're in New York City and you want to get your beat done by Kayla. Alright, everything is down below, so go check it out. Also, video right here, head right here. Hope you guys really like this video. Hope you guys stay safe. You already know the deal is. You already know. I'm about to, go get fed by my bae. Like, he's making me a whole thing. So, also our anniversary is today. Today's not Valentine's Day. The day that I'm filming this is our anniversary. So, I'm looking like cool. Because really, we're not doing anything. We're just, he's just making me something. And, like, later after that, he's going to massage me and we're gonna, get free. So, video right here. I'm about to get fed by bae. Bye.